All right, thank you very much, Jim. Jim and Jeff approached me about a month and a half ago, asked me to help MC this event, and I was absolutely honored to do that. I really care about this industry, and any way I can help, I will do that. This is a warning. The views of Suresh Parmesan do not necessarily reflect those of Homes Publishing Renovation Contractor or Strativate, but I will tell you that we're going to try to keep this, as the industry is, genuine, transparent, and real. So there is going to be some swearing. If you're not okay with that, let me know. Raise my hand. I'll give you some earplugs. But I think it's important to tell the story, and that's what this is all about, is storytelling. Not going to go through a huge introduction on who I am, because that's what Google's for. So please Google me whenever you want to, and that'll tell you the laundry list of what I've done. But the team did ask me to talk about our company and what we do, and we're proud to be a marketing agency for a renovation contractor and a few other exhibitors here. But Strativate was really a creation that we did about 8 years ago. I spent a lot of my career in client side, so I know your industry really well. But what we found was that there were agencies that were not really focused on improving the marketplace. So we tried to create one, and we have a very simple vision. It's to create the most customer-centric agency. And really, our mission is every day we try to create forums whereby our employees and our customers can collaborate to create positive change. And it's the positive change that we're really going to talk about today. I'm not going to spend too long on this, but our services are really focused on branding, strategy, digital marketing, and e-learning. And here's the takeaway. I'm not going to go through this too long. How our approach is that no matter what you do, it has to integrate. So if you do a brochure or a trade show booth or whatever, it all has to integrate to tell a compelling story about you and your business. So I'm going to talk about stories as we go on today, but that's really how we approach everything that we do. So interaction and connection is really the theme for the next day and a half. That's what separates this conference from anything else that you've attended. And I've got people that I've seen for the last 3 years, because that's how long I've been coming, and then 5 years from some folks that started from inception. So we're going to see those folks. We are going to be hashtagging. I want this to trend, not locally. Let's trend in Ontario. So hashtag RCRT16, really simple. I said that it's not a trade show. It really is not a trade show. How many people, I've got an industry here. How many people have had a lifelong experience with trade shows? Raise a show of hands. Really? Judging by the drinking last night, I think there was a lot more people that have been to trade shows. Come on. There's some fallacies with trade shows. Most people think you sit at a trade show and it sucks because I sat there all trade show and no one approached me. Well, if you're looking like this guy, no one's going to approach you. You're supposed to be telling a story. That's why this conference is about engaging and connection. So we really want to make sure that as an exhibitor, that you're looking at creating some connections and some really lasting relationships, because I've seen that. You also want to make sure that you don't look bored. Who's going to want to approach this guy? Want to make sure that as an attendee, you're going to approach those exhibitors that are really engaged and want to tell you a story. Get out of the lane and try to pull people into your booth. I mean, you want to share your story on how you help the industry. And lastly, a lot of people try to do strange things. That's not going to help your story. Be genuine and transparent is, I think, what everyone here is wanting to see. Some common pitfalls with trade shows. 25% of the leads at trade shows are never followed up. So you're going to make some fantastic connections, both for the attendees and the exhibitors. Make sure that you're following up with this, because these people will see you next year. You need to make sure that you're going to follow through with whatever action that you've identified. Simplify your message. Now, you can't control what you've already got on the booth, but really keep the message simple and succinct. These folks just want you to be genuine and transparent with them on what you can do to help them, and they'll reciprocate. And focus. Yes, after the show, drinking does happen. Let's make sure that you show up for the game the next day. So have fun, but we hope to make sure that you leverage the conference, because this is a fantastic forum.